Alright, so a few weeks ago, I made a video showing you guys the best jump shots to use for lockdown defenders in NBA 2K19. Now, in that video, I showed you guys two different jump shots that work really well, not only for just lockdown defenders, but for all non-shooting builds. Now, after I uploaded that video, one of my subscribers actually left a comment suggesting that I try using Steph Curry as my base instead of Jumpshot 24 or Set Shot 13. So after I saw that, I instantly hopped on 2K and tested it out to see just how good this base actually is. Now keep in mind, my 3-point rating is at a 58, so you would think that I might be able to hit a few open threes here or there, but definitely not enough to be considered an actual threat from the 3-point line. And that's where you're wrong, because as you can see on the screen, if I'm given just a little bit of space, I'm able to pull up and green consecutive threes in a game. Now, like I mentioned in the previous video, there's a few different things that you have to take into account. The first is that I do have the bronze corner specialist badge. Now, even though this badge is only on bronze, it increases my green light percentage ever so slightly whenever I'm taking shots from that location. Now, it's not like I have the badge on Hall of Fame or anything, but it definitely helps to have it on bronze rather than not having it at all. Another thing you have to take into account is that I also have jump shot boost activated. By having these jump shot boosts activated, I'm increasing the success rate of knocking down these shots by 5%. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but all I'm doing is making sure that everything is in my favor when it comes to shooting the ball from the perimeter. The final thing you have to take into account is the jump shot base. Like I mentioned before on this channel, the most important part of a jump shot is the base. The difference between a good jump shot and a bad jump shot lies within the base of that jump shot. This is why a lot of lockdowns tend to use either Set Shot 13 or Jump Shot 24 as their base, because those bases have a very forgiving green light window, especially for non-shooting builds. Now, like I mentioned earlier, one of my subscribers actually suggested that I try using Steph Curry's base instead of Set Shot 13 or Jump Shot 24, and this base is absolutely deadly. Theoretically, I shouldn't be this consistent from the 3-point line as a lockdown defender. All of these clips were taken from a 2-hour session, and there were a handful of games where I simply did not miss a shot. Now, for those of you that want to know exactly what this jump shot is, the base is Steph Curry and the two releases are Rudy Gay. Once again, as you can see on the screen, I'm getting a lot of green releases, but I'm also taking good open shots. I'm not shooting contested threes from the top of the key. I'm not taking fading threes with multiple defenders in my face. I'm taking good high quality shots and ultimately being rewarded for it, even though my threes are only at a 58. Now, a lot of people say that lockdown defenders are overpowered, and I agree 100%, but it's not because of the amount of steals they get or how well they contest shots or how many blocks they get. This is why lockdown defenders are overpowered in 2K19. They're able to drive to the basket and finish at the rim pretty efficiently already, but they can also shoot the ball beyond the 3-point line at a lethal rate. It's actually gotten to the point where my lockdown defender is shooting the ball better than maybe not all stretch bigs, but definitely shooting better than a lot of them. And that's insane considering what this build is able to do defensively as well. Hopefully lockdowns won't be this overpowered and this broken in 2K20, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But if you're watching this video and you're struggling to shoot the ball from the perimeter with your lockdown defender, you can use whatever releases you want, but try using Steph Curry as your base and let me know how it works for you in the comment section down below. Anyways, that's all I really have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you don't forget to subscribe and also turn on post notifications to know exactly when the next video is uploaded. Alright, I'm out.